it's hard for us to pin down the public officials. It's like a three-card Monte game where they're constantly shifting the cards on us. One thing that's clear, though, is that the legislative session is coming to an end just in a couple of weeks. The last scheduled day is June 20th. And if any decision is going to be made about this bill, it's going to be in the next 2 weeks. We're very concerned that the governor and some of the people in the legislature are going to make a deal and put this Reproductive Health Act under a big umbrella, either something called the Women's Equality Act or some kind of final bill at the end of the session, and that they're going to try to push it through that way under circumstances where it's very difficult for our legislators to vote against it. You know, if it's wrapped up in a lot of other packages with all sorts of other wonderful things that we support, it's going to be very hard for the legislators to vote against this. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we let our legislators know that where we stand, that we're not only strong about this, our feelings are deep, that they're sustained, that we're not going to go away, that this is the major issue for us, it's a long-term issue for us, that we have an interest in supporting a real women's agenda, and that an expansion of abortion has nothing to do with that, right? Taking away the requirement that doctors only can perform abortions, that has nothing to do with women's health. That increases the risk to women. Taking away the requirement that late-term abortions be done only in hospitals, that's not for women. That's dangerous to women. Taking away any possibility of having mothers and fathers involved in their children's decision when they're faced with a difficult pregnancy, that's not in the interests of women. That's dangerous to women. We're very concerned about this. We have to make it clear to our legislators that that's what's going on. The best thing that we can do is just the sensible, common sense, an advocacy 101 things. We write, we call, we email, we fax, we visit our legislators. We talk to our friends and relatives. If you've done it before, do it again. If you've done it again, do it again. It's very important. The other side is going to be in Albany continuously. They're going to have a big rally day up there on June 4th, Tuesday. We're hoping to take a bus up a week later on June 12th. If you want information about that, talk to Sister Lucy. But this is the time really for redoubling our efforts, recommitting ourselves to the essential cause. We see the signs. We can love them both. Women do deserve better. We do support a real women's agenda. The expansion of abortion has nothing to do with that. This is going to be a very close call in Albany. We're really hoping to get out of town before any real damage is done up there. But the only way that we can do that, and the only way that we can fulfill our obligation to women, to men, and to unborn children, is to do everything we can, recommit ourselves again and again and again, to stand up for the people who have no voices, to support a real women's agenda, and to make sure that our legislators know that we do not want any more abortion in New York State. One is too many, 100,000 is too many, Amen. Even more is way too many. And that's what we're all called to do. We're called to be faithful and committed. And God bless you all for coming. And thanks, and keep up the hard work. And maybe we'll see you in Albany on the 12th. Talk to Sister Lucy about that.